Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about last week and this week and all that good stuff. Um, First of all, last week I was very impressed with the papers that you turned in where you used relative clauses, participles, and appositives, and also infinitive and prepositional phrases. You did very well, most of you, and I made comments on your papers, and I wanted you to write in a realistic setting, in a setting that might happen in a 111 class or a sociology class or in some class where they ask you to write a reaction, or English 111 or 112. And I wanted you to see if you could use these in writing something realistic, because it's no use learning grammar if your writing doesn't improve, okay? Many of you came in accomplished writers, but I'm seeing changes in your writing based on what's going on. Now, this week we back away from writing again, and we go back first to Lesson 6, which is due Sunday. And Lesson 6 is the lesson we did on prepositional phrases and infinitive phrases. And you're going to use the sentences you wrote for Lesson 6, and you're going to use my comments and your classmates' suggestions and revise the sentences using infinitive and prepositional phrases, and then you'll submit that to the Dropbox. Some of you were asking about Lesson 6 last week, and I'm not sure why you did that. Lesson 6 is this week. We did writing last week. You'll also start a new lesson, Lesson 7, on independent and dependent clauses. And I want you to read Lesson 7, and I want you to combine the ones in WrestleMania and use dependent and independent clauses. Now, a relative clause that we've studied is a dependent clause, so it might be something that you use. Now, the phrases we learned, participle phrases, infinitive phrases, prepositional phrases, are not clauses. They're phrases. A clause has a verb. So you need to keep that in mind as you're doing your combining, okay? Those are due by it should be by Thursday. I'm sorry, I'll change that. That's due by Thursday, and by Sunday, you will turn in the, you'll respond to your classmates and talk to them. Try to talk to at least 5 of them. If you can't do 5, do as many as you can and do a thorough job, okay? And then I will talk to you next week.